Hi, it's the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your March 2017 general readings. Welcome to those of you who are joining us here today, and welcome to any newcomers who are here for the first time. Thank you always for all the support and feedback that you send in, for writing your comments, and for following and listening and watching my YouTube channel. Thank you to those of you who keep me so busy also with one-on-one personal readings. It's a pleasure and an honor always to read for you. And thank you as well to my regular clients and for the consistent feedback you continue to send on how our readings play out in your lives. And if any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading tailored just for you, live or recorded, you can click on the little About or Description button on my YouTube channel's homepage, which will give you a little more information and my email address. You can email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to work with you. I do a variety of different types of readings: love, romance, compatibility, career, work, and finance, year overviews, anywhere from 15 minutes up to an hour and a half. And current turnaround time for personal readings is anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks, sometimes a little sooner. It just depends on time coordination. But since I do readings full time, 6 days a week, I'm usually able to get back with you quite quickly and almost always set up a reading within a 2 week period of time. So if you're interested, send me an email. We'll go from there. Please remember that these are general readings, and there are many, many of you watching. So of course, they're not going to mean the same thing to the same degree or intensity for everyone who's watching. How could they? And if this is your primary sun sign and it doesn't resonate with you at all, I suggest that you watch your rising and your moon sign as well. It's always good if you know them to watch your sun, moon, and rising, because you just get additional bits of insight and clarity into what's going on in your life over the time frame that the reading covers. I continue to use the Gilded Tarot deck by artist Cyril Marchetti, drawing the customary 8 cards I normally do with an additional 9th card from the bottom of the deck for overall energy and advice. So moving right along, this reading is for Leo, the fire sign of Leo the Lion, for March 2017 mid-month. What does the remainder of March 2017 have in store for the fire sign of Leo? Leo the Lion for March 2017 mid-month. Okay, Leo. We begin with the Queen of Wands, followed by the Page of Swords, the Nine of Cups, followed by the King of Pentacles, the Empress, followed by the Ten of Cups, and the Eight of Cups, followed by the Three of Swords. And from the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and advice is the High Priestess. I feel like somebody out there, or maybe a few somebodies, are conceiving, getting pregnant over the next few weeks, or it's a good time to do so, or perhaps giving birth. Definitely there's a pregnancy vibe going on here, conception for some of you. I feel like it's going to be a very fertile time for technical physical fertility for some of you. That's coming out kind of loud and clear. Of course, that's not going to apply to everybody watching, but for some of you, it is specifically. It looks like a really great reading, Leo. I'm going to start with your crowning card. Your overall energy and advice is the Major Arcana card of the High Priestess. Pay attention to any little pings you get over the next couple of weeks, Leo. Any dreams, flashes of intuition or insight, any ideas that seem to come out of nowhere. The High Priestess is a card of intuition, deep spirituality. It's a card of trusting in the path that you're on, trusting in your connection to the divine, trusting that there's a plan for you, even if it sometimes feels like it's not playing out, but that you're on the right path. It's similar to the star energy. On the High Priestess is more of a connection to that spiritual connection you have to God, Spirit, your angels and guides, trusting in that as well. But really paying attention to the energies, spiritual energies over the next few weeks. Now, we begin with the Queen of Wands, which I'm feeling first and foremost. For most of you, this is just your energy, being yourself, manifesting your own beautiful, lovely, fiery energy over the next couple of weeks. For some of you, this could represent another fire sign in your sphere, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, that's significant or important to you. It's showing up as a queen, as a female, but because it's a general reading, it could also be a male as well. But I think for the larger portion of you, this is you just manifesting your own lovely fire sign leonine traits. The Queen of Wands, Queens and Kings represent individuals who've reached the mastery of their suit. This is Wands, fire energy, creative, passionate, manifesting energy, change, movement. Assertive, focused individual. She's very charismatic, a great leader, knows exactly what she wants. She's a real go getter, doesn't tend to rest on her laurels for very long. Very good at inspiring, at delegating, but inspiring other people as well, and probably easy on the eyes. In addition, she's very good also at if one path doesn't work, she doesn't spend too much time dwelling on it. She finds another way, she or he finds another way and immediately acts on that. A lot of passion and creativity energy. Now, the Queen of Wands is paired with the Page of Swords, air energy. That's the element that governs swords. It's more mental, cerebral, intellectual energy, all about our thought process, words, ideas, how we communicate them, our belief systems, how we look at things, our outlook and perspectives. Pages can represent messages or messengers. They can represent young people or children. For some of you, this is going to represent a child or a young person who's important in your life, or a child of yours that's with you, or somebody, a young person or a child that's important to you. For some of you, this is baby fertility energy coming through. Somebody's definitely wanting to be conceived or born over the next couple of weeks. It could also represent a message or news or information coming in that will be significant to you as well. Now, next to that, we have the Nine of Cups, followed by the King of Pentacles. So the Nine of Cups. Cups is water energy, and this energy of this suit manifests itself in our emotional landscape, emotions, feelings, relationships, and love. The Nine of Cups is traditionally considered the wish fulfillment card, the having what you want, having and wanting to share it with everybody, just kind of your cup of abundance overflowing. You can see this man obviously has enough to eat, enough to drink. His physical surroundings are comfortable. He has not only enough for himself, but so much. He has so much overflowing abundance that he's filled these cups to share with family and friends because he wants to celebrate his happiness and joy and abundance is just spilling over, and he's gotten what he wants. Dreams coming true with this card. And it's paired with the King of Pentacles, earth energy. That's the element that governs pentacles. And this suit manifests itself often in things in our earthly material world: money, finance, property, resource, real estate, etc. He's showing up as an earth sign male, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, although it could be a female as well. I feel like this is a specific person in your environment or coming in the next couple of weeks who's significant and important to you and connected somehow with this source of joy, of abundance. It's kind of like it could, for some of you, represent your boyfriend or spouse. Some of you you may be conceiving with the King of Pentacles this month, giving birth, adopting. You may be getting a marriage proposal from or giving one to the King of Pentacles. Whatever it is, it is a source either from him or to him or with him. It is a source of joy, of love, of abundance, and of celebration. Strongly connected with home and family too, I feel, because next we have the major arcana card of the Empress, followed by the Ten of Cups. So the Empress is a card of fertility. It can represent pregnancy, fertility, rebirth, growth. It's about nurturing. It's not a card of completion. It's about the beginnings of things. The Empress represents that now is the right time to plant seeds. It's a fertile time. She is often the green light, the go sign for beginning any new paths, any new project, new paths, new relationships, uh, um, any new beginnings. Now represents the time that it's a good time to plant seeds to have that new start. And it's also a card about beauty and sensuality and the combining of spiritual and earthly energies as well, and also being connected with nature. Very much sustaining, nurturing energy at the beginning phase of something. Now, the Empress is paired with the Ten of Cups. So tens represent the ends of cycle, the full achievement, coming full circle of something. So cups is feelings, emotions, relationships. So this represents you have the 9 and 10 of cups both. It's like you've finally gotten what you wanted, and here's your emotional fulfillment. This is the complete fulfillment of all your desires, your hopes, your wishes, your wants, with a strong connection to home and family. This can represent and indicate family's peace, family harmony, family serenity, family happiness, that place where the pieces finally come together and you feel like you're at that place in life where everything's on track, everything's working out well, and you're on the right track, you're headed in the right direction, and everything's finally just come together for you. And home and family is very strong with that energy as well. Now, at or towards the end of March 2017, we have the Eight of Cups, followed by the Three of Swords. So the Eight of Cups is the card of walking away, of leaving something behind, disappointment, disillusionment. These eight cups on the ground behind this man, some tipped over and spilled out, some standing upright and full. The implication is that he has tasted and drunk from most, if not all, of these cups, and he may have found them distracting for a time, what he wanted for a time. He may have thought they were going to be something else, but in fact, at the end of the day, they've turned out not to be his joy and fulfillment. There's a sense of disappointment, of disillusionment. So he's made a very definitive, assertive decision to turn his back on these and seek his joy and fulfillment elsewhere. He is leaving this behind. Whatever the source of this disappointment and disillusionment is finally being left behind as you're moving into this getting what you want, happiness, joy, fulfillment energy. It's just lovely, Leo. Now, the Eight of Cups is paired with the Three of Swords, which is a card of heartbreak, heartache, deep disappointment. It can sometimes represent pain in relationships because of a triangular energy, infidelity, or cheating. Um, I really feel like for the majority of you, if not all of you, that you are, this is actually part of what you're leaving behind. You're leaving behind the sense of heartache, of heartbreak, or of waiting forever, endlessly. For some of you have been waiting almost endlessly for something that just hasn't manifested, but finally is. I feel like whatever this new beginning, this sense of fertility, of new path, birth, growth, literal for some of you, with actual pregnancy, and for some it's just a different kind of new path. But I get this finally word in my head. It's like whatever it is that you've been hoping for, wishing for, wanting for, it's finally coming together. And it's not just about you, but it's about home and family as well, and it represents a completion phase where you're leaving this waiting behind, you're leaving this pain and heartache behind, and being asked to trust in that as well. Again, your overall energy is the high priestess. Pay attention to dreams, intuitions, flashes of insight you get. They're there for a reason, so pay attention to them. They may lead you in one direction or another. Beautiful, beautiful energy, Leo. I'm so happy to bring this reading to you. It feels like fresh, new beginnings, and such happiness, such abundance. So, Leo, that pretty much wraps up your March 2017 mid-month readings. I hope you have enjoyed it. It is a beautiful reading. Again, if any of you are interested in a personal, specific, tailored for you one-on-one reading, feel free to email me directly at Maggie1 McGuire. I would be most happy to work with you. That email address is also, you can find that if you click on the About or Description button on my YouTube channel's homepage. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the April 2017 general readings. And until then, Leo, enjoy these couple of weeks. And I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life. And I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.